Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing Overwatch anymore, like
All right.
for a little while.
All right. Break me down. What's going on?
I think I'm gonna go play Fortnite. I'm
All
gonna be
right.
honest.
Sure. What about Fortnite appeals?
I don't know what it is exactly. It's just like more fun.
Sure. It definitely looks like a lot of fun. There's like a lot of dynamics to it. It feels like
Yeah.
is it less stressful, more stressful, or about the same? Because I've actually honestly never played it.
I mean, I don't know if it's like more or less stressful. It's like stress is like how you make it.
That's true.
But
That's true. I find Overwatch so
um,
stressful
but
personally.
but but it is
Ugh.
definitely like more intense.
Mm. Mm. Break me in what way?
Just like the dynamics and like the mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I hear the mechanics are really
it
really
goes
hard.
it goes even deeper than Overwatch. Like I don't know.
Isn't everything a projectile in that game?
No.
Like even if you have like a sniper rifle, isn't there like a travel time? Like
There
realistic?
is for snipers, but like not for like assault rifles.
Oh,
Those
okay,
are
okay,
usually hit
okay, okay,
skin.
okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Cool, cool. Okay. So I assume we're on you're going to be a Fortnite pro now.
I don't know. I see. I actually made a montage, and
Oh, can
I
you link
had fun
it?
doing it.
Can you link it? Well, did you put it in my
I
Discord
can
first off?
actually. No. Well, it's a
Nice.
Fortnite montage.
I mean, I don't care. It's a Spilo Discord. It's not an Overwatch Discord necessarily.
Huh. All right.
What
Well,
skills do you feel are transferable?
here's that replay code, and then
Hmm,
here's that.
okay. It starts with it. Is that an Overwatch health pack?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let me pull this up. Do you mind if I watch this?
No, that's fine. I don't know if it's really for you, but
All
you can
right.
watch.
I will watch it. Thank you. Oh. So what skills have you find that are like transferable from Overwatch?
A lot of what I learned on Tracer,
Okay. Which is what?
like being able to read your opponent and like, cause like a lot of like this game is like building to like block their shots and such. It's kind of like blinking.
Ah, see, I didn't even think about that. So it's like dynamic. It's like it's the double mechanics that we talked about, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like the mechanics of the shot, the mechanics of the build. Like that's crazy. Like that little segment right here. Like oh my gosh. I don't even know what's going on, but I can see the mechanical of like building,
I'm
dropping,
not
building,
even that
dropping.
good. I'm not even that good.
You look good. Is there like a ranking system? There has to be. No?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, the ranking system isn't really like what people use, cause like it's not like the matchmaking isn't super strict.
Okay. Is it
But
more like,
like
old school Call of Duty matchmaking kind of stuff?
not quite that bad. Like there is a little bit of skill-based matchmaking, but it's just not super strict because they prioritize like fast queue times.
Okay. So it's like you're saying it's like a casual game in terms of like matchmaking, but very not casual in terms of like actual execution.
Well, so they have like tournaments every like so often, and the tournament placement is really like what people look at for
Right.
how skilled you are.
Right. Okay. What kind of weapons are you best with? Because I imagine it must be kind of tricky. Because I feel like with Fortnite, like Overwatch, we're always obsessing over like
Everyone uses shotguns because like you just like build to close the gap. Like if someone's at range, like they can't really hit you if you
Okay.
just build.
But I feel like you have to be at
So
least competent with the other weapons.
yeah,
Okay, that's interesting to me because it's like there's not as many mechanics as Overwatch, or at least there's more similar mechanics within terms like the building. Everybody has to know how to build. Everybody has to learn how to aim shotguns. But instead of like everybody has to like, I'm gonna subscribe. Um, but everybody has to like be able to perform on kind of a little bit of all the weapons. If you're like really bad at assault rifles, I imagine that's probably not good, even if you don't use them that much.
right.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so why the falling out with Overwatch here, or maybe not even the falling out, just like I'm not enjoying it as much.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was. Like
Maybe
I was like I'm gonna take a little break,
okay.
and then I was like during this break time I was playing Fortnite, and I was like, oh, huh. you know, I kind of want to play this instead.
Sure,
Like,
sure. I mean, it's a video game, you know? It's a video
yeah.
game. Like, there's no inherent virtue or value in moving on from one thing to the other. And you've gotten really good at Overwatch. Did you hit Masters with me? I can't remember.
No, I
You
got
get
Diamond
Diamond.
2 with May, and I did get Diamond 5 with Tracer.
Okay, so there you
So,
go. You're officially in the top 10% with both your Tracer and your May, coming from what? When did you start? Like bronze, silver, gold? I know I coached you when you were gold,
yeah. Like, well, I say, okay.
but you were worse when you
So,
started. I'm
so
sure.
back in Overwatch 1, like season 3, 4, or whatever,
Hmm.
I got diamonds. And then like and then after a while, like after that I was like hard like plat for a
Yeah.
long time. And then like when I came back like late Overwatch 1 to just try and play the game again, I was like silver.
Okay. Yeah. So you've more than accomplished your goals.
I mean, I'm still gonna come back when they buff Genji. TBH.
I don't even remember you being a Genji main. I don't.
That's what I was like originally back in the day.
Okay.
I played Genji and Widowmaker.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So this is more of like a transitional period of time. So okay, so then here's my question for you. So you've gotten maybe not reached all of your goals because everyone has the goal of like reaching Grandmaster, right? Okay. Well,
Right.
not everybody's gonna get it. You've made a lot of progress. You've gotten really good
Yeah.
at the game. You've learned a lot about a lot of different crap. So why are we here?
Like, what do you mean?
Why are we getting Overwatch coaching?
Oh, because I booked the session. I don't know. At the beginning of the month, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this
Okay.
because I'm gonna be
You can
playing
always
Overwatch.
cancel in the future. You can always cancel in the future. There's no pressure.
I don't know. I like getting these.
Okay. Works for me. Works for me. So what do you want to look at then? What would be the most impactful, most useful thing for you for the next, I guess, 45 minutes?
I don't know. I'm kind of like playing duos a little bit in Fortnite, and I'm running into the problem of like being IGL, and it's kind of hard to like.
All right. All right. So you're trying to like take more ownership and more leadership within that.
Right.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. Give me an example.
just like knowing, like I have this like lack of understanding with like what information people actually have,
Yeah.
and like how it differs from what information I have.
Okay. Okay.
And so a lot of times I'll act impulsively
Okay.
without realizing that they don't have the like same information that I have.
Right, right. And so then that's when your synergy or your timing breaks down because they're always lagging behind you.
Yeah.
Where you were making assumptions about their ability to help you and they can't. All
Well,
right,
it's like something I do with everybody. Like I assume that like everyone knows what I know and like doesn't know what I don't know.
right,
Like
right,
automatically.
right, 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 right. But obviously, like that's not always the case.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got something crazy. Do you have any Fortnite footage?
Maybe.
Okay. Was that a maybe I can find out in 2 seconds, or probably not worth putting the effort into finding out?
I have some replays.
I can't. Could you
But,
stream it?
right.
Could you stream it?
I could.
All right.
I also have the Overwatch VOD. I just played that today.
Okay. My point is that if you wanted to, I could try and coach you at Fortnite if you want.
Okay.
It's up to you. It's your call.
Have you ever played the game?
I have not, but it doesn't matter.
Right. I actually do have like a guy that I'm getting coaching from on Fortnite, but
Okay. Well,
I
maybe
don't
we
know.
could talk.
I feel like it's a lot like of information, and it would be hard to discern like some of these things if I didn't like get coaching in the past.
Sure. Okay. Well,
But like having learned what I learned in Overwatch, like it made it sort of like where I could like okay,
1K out of
like
game
I'm
from
gonna
another.
like I'm gonna take like well there's just the quality of the coach. I think not to flame, but like I don't know,
Well,
like.
fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, but if you don't mind,
Yeah, like
are you interested in giving this one a shot?
sure.
All right, let's do it. So, Spylo coaches Fortnite.
Oh,
Uh
they're
oh.
all out of date. The game updated.
Oh, all of them?
Yeah.
Do you not have any VODs recorded? Ah, we're this close to greatness.
Yo, actually,
Wait.
it's like 14 days, isn't it? I might actually have a Twitch VOD.
Okay, yeah, do it up. You had me really excited because I'm like, I'm gonna get coach Fortnite. I forget that you. How often do you stream? I don't. I need to host you more often. Also,
it was often, but now it's like kind of like spotty because like I can't stream and record footage for the montage at the same time.
Because do you have
one of them.
NVIDIA Shadow Play?
No.
You should. It's really easy. It doesn't take a lot of like CPU or GPU, and you can just like Alt F10 or just have like a hotkey, you know, and just like bam. That's what I do. Because I can't. Like... My computer isn't power enough to stream and record at the same time either. But the Shadow Play works. You know what the Shadow Play is, like record the last 5 minutes that happened, kind of a thing.
Right.
Yeah. If you can do that, that's really helpful. Also, your Discord profile is out of date. The Twitch isn't accurate.
Huh? How's that possible?
Like, if you have your like linked Twitch account, I go to Sugar High School, Sugar HS, and it's like that account doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, that's because I'm Sugar OW.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Not exactly a priority right now, but
yeah, this one's kind of short, but
that's fine.
If you want this one,
that's fine. Let's do it. I'm so excited.
I'll have to stream it because it's
yeah. I don't have an
MP4 file. I can't send that over Discord apparently.
No, it's fine.
It's 2 minutes.
That's okay.
It's ridiculous. It's because my file sizes are so large. Like I record in good quality.
Yeah.
Because I just got a new computer like not too long ago.
Oh, nice. Congrats. I'm jealous. That's something that I'm gonna have to be trying to do at some point this year because it's like my computer's just like a turtle now. Like rendering like a 2-hour analysis literally takes like 10, 11 hours, 12 hours. All right, banger. Let's take a look. So here's what I know about Fortnite. They drop you in at a random spot. You have the little flying thing.
Well, it's not a random spot. You get to like land where you want to land.
Okay. And so are there preset maps, like, or are they like randomly constructed from like?
There's one map.
Okay, so one map, and it's always the same. Okay, so then,
like for the duration of a season, it changes seasonally.
Is the spawns of like the weapons and upgrades random?
Yeah, random weapons.
Okay, but are there certain areas that have specifically a higher chance of more quality drops? Like if you drop in that building right there, am I thinking, okay, there's definitely good weapons.
There's like more like spawns in some spots, but there's not like it's all random chance.
Got it.
What spawns?
Okay. And so you're thinking, okay,
I just want to land on this guy.
So why are you landing in this particular spot? As opposed
I want
to
to land on top of him and kill him.
Oh, okay. So you were prioritizing more on the kill here rather than the necessary particular spot. Okay.
Because like at this point in the game, he doesn't have materials to build with. Like there's no way he can.
Right. So you're like, I'm better than you mechanically, so I'm going to actively just get an advantage immediately. And then
so he landed on a shotgun, but I was at range.
Right. But you're confident in your mechanics. If it's a naked 1v1, you're going to win that every time. Essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. And then that also means.
I mean, even though it goes wrong a lot of the time, like I think taking risks with confidence is better than like.
I agree. And so then you're building now. Why? It's not likely there's anybody else here.
Okay, so there's this. Well, I don't know. There could be.
Okay.
Like I don't want to, and it's like.
Okay.
Yeah, and there is.
Okay.
Hey, so you took my wall, so okay. Let me explain. Like, whenever he's doing that, like pickaxing the wall to replace it with his, now he can like edit the hole in it to shoot me. So that's why I gotta block it like this, but I fucked it up because my timing was bad.
Okay.
Slow reaction time.
Makes sense.
And I go for the shot. Yeah, but he gets me.
Okay. But you instantly like you can try again if you die fast, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like you just go next.
Okay. Interesting. So, is that all?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Tragic. No. Okay. Well, we were so close. That's okay. Do you want to look at some Overwatch then?
Yeah.
We can look at some Overwatch. It's gonna have my first Fortnite coaching session, but it's fine. Disaster. Okay, let me get this pulled up here. It's funny because I feel like I have people sometimes asking me about like Valorant and stuff like that, and I swear like there's so many similarities between like shooters and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, everyone has like their own like identity, but a lot of the stuff like cover usage and like timing and then like having a plan ahead of time, a lot of the stuff is like pretty similar. So like, okay, so here's my question for you. What do you want to get at? What do you want to learn? Or what do you want to practice in Overwatch? Like if you were to queue up Overwatch this week at any point in time, why would you be playing? Just for fun or what?
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to have fun. I don't know.
Okay. So are there any specific like, so I assume you would you just play with any goals in mind, or would you just play for fun at that point in time?
So this game, I was actually like since I hadn't played in a while, I was just kind of like going back to like some old stuff, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna practice like the Sev hitbox exposure thing that he talked about,
Right.
and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it kind of came slowly because
It's been a while.
this is just kind of a yeah.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. So you're still anticipating that even though when you go, become a Fortnite pro, if you do play Overwatch, when you do play Overwatch, are you still going to be playing with some form of purpose? Is that fun for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I want to be good. Like being good and like getting better are fun.
Sure, makes sense. Diamond 5, can't believe it.
Nah, this was actually Plat 2.
Doesn't matter. Still,
I did.
You've improved so much. That's like, what is that? Like 700 to 600 SR. I think you've improved something like that. From when you started as Tracer. That's crazy. So
I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens in season 4 because like some of the old maps are coming back. But
well, new hero too, right? So I don't know. You're not a support player necessarily, but that's the word on the street. Okay, so my question is just why are you taking this angle here and not the other angle? Is it just I saw Genji, I see blood, I kill, or what?
yeah, kind of.
Okay.
And the other thing was like Soldier like peeked there, and I was like, oh, he's gonna win at that range.
Yeah, makes sense. I think this is where like.
Yeah, that was a little sloppy.
Yeah, a little sloppy because high ground's your friend here, right? Because it's like you can't do this here. Then take the high ground and then use that high ground to then stage easier. Right.
Like that bat being there.
Yeah. See, I love our conversations now because now I don't have to even coach you. I just have to be like, you know what you're talking about. I'm just like, hey, we're better than that. This angle is pretty sick though. This is like massive. Nade, Helix, sleep dart. Sorry, it dies now. I guess my question for you here is, it's like, this is something you kind of always have to consider. It's like, when you're here, are you playing to disengage and like retreat back to your team, or are you playing to just live back here?
Yeah, true.
You kind of see what I'm
saying? That's an instinct I have a lot. Is like, oh, I'm low HP. I better like go to my healers.
Right. And the reason why that's so important for Tracer that you answer that question, it's important that you know that ahead of time, because that's going to affect the quality of your recall. Because if you look at this here, like you're very clearly like going in, but then the problem is then you recall here.
Yeah, and it's like,
and you're in the middle of the thing. So now it's like I don't even know if you could run back out. Like if this is your plan here, then what you'd want to do, well, you tell me, what would you do? So we go here. My plan is to live in the back line. What's your plan? Like even like as of now.
All right, I didn't get the kill on the Soldier. Like definitely don't peek this.
Exactly. So what you actually do is you try and waste time so that the 3-second cooldown for your recall is such that it ends you back in here, right? Not out here.
Oh, so yeah, I have to wait 3 seconds.
You have to invest the time now. You have to already know now whether you're going back to your team or whether you're staying in the backline. Because now you would be like jiggle peeking, kind of baiting, maybe playing around here, maybe wrap around here, so that you actually get a safe recall. Because the problem is that you get your recall forced too fast, which means it puts you back when you were engaging in this first place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not even something I've ever thought about before. Like.
Right. So then obviously the problem there is then you're now in a really, really, really crappy position, and you probably should have died during that transition. But just if you want to go in the backline, then get to the backline, pressure the backline, and then, from here, honestly, you were at like 130 HP. You probably could have just like peppered and peaked, or worst case scenario, where the heck are the map? I don't even know. Is there health back in here?
But then like your recall goes like where you want it to be.
Exactly. There has to be health back here. I feel like an idiot. There is somewhere. Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like,
This is like one of the areas of this map that I don't know very well. Like I know where all the rest of the health packs are.
It's definitely like in that building.
It's definitely, yeah, somewhere in
Not
here.
this one. The other one.
Ah, there's one. So there's a mini here.
There's one closer.
Surely there's one closer.
In that one.
And this one?
I think so.
I feel like there should be. I don't think there is, though.
Oh no, it's like under the bridge or something.
There's a mini here. There's a mega here.
Right, like underneath the bridge, isn't there one?
Underneath the bridge? No.
Oh.
For crying out loud. Okay, well, at least we know where, at least we know where the mini is. That's probably helpful. But yeah, I mean, you were fine. If we were at this point now, again, kind of going back, like, you're fine here. You know, you just shoot, peek, distract, bait, you know, even go back into here and kind of distract, and then they're just going to be like perma focused on you. And the other thing is, as well, is if you had done that, it would not have only put you in a better position for your recall. I think you would have been able to put out more pressure for longer. Because actually the Zarya doesn't die because they're able to like quickly get you out, right? You're immediately out. You should probably still be distracting these guys from behind. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about like, I hate to use the term uptime because it's like a little bit overused, but it's accurate.
Yeah, it's like
it's accurate.
Like how much pressure you put out over time.
Right, because it's like once the bat soldier on us see me, what are the chances of me actually like getting a kill at this point, right? Basically zero. So then you're not even playing for like the kill, you're just playing for the threat of the kill and just force them to just be a nuisance at that point. That being said, you mess up, where should you go now? I think you have two options.
High grounds. Right,
so you actually cross to here, which, by the way, I really like.
That's not that bad. That's actually, yeah, that's actually
really
pretty
like.
good.
Yeah, I think so too. But if your other option was also to go to high
I mean, I could have done that from this high ground as well.
Yeah,
like, double blinked.
It would have. Yeah. I think this one's probably a little bit safer. But I think I don't know which one's better. Honestly, I think either starting from high ground here or wrapping around from this position here, it's fine. So
I just don't know if it's worth ever clearing the BAP because you can just like hop back up there. So
well, it's not so much about clearing the BAP, so much as just using that selfishly for your own staging. You know.
Yeah.
Because clearing the BAP is just like a step in the process. Like for me here, I wouldn't even be shooting the BAP, honestly. I would be focusing on something like actually like more worth my time.
Yeah.
That's closer, you know. Because like you get okay damage, but like this is like you just getting kill thirsty again, you know. Just take the position, you know. Just take the position and see which. It's like this is something that I've been talking a lot about with tracers, even all the way up to like top 500 tracers recently. It's like once you get a really powerful position, your target priority as tracer really is
like the nearest.
Right. Yeah. It's not very black and white. It just depends on what's there. You know what I'm saying? Like you could legitimately do decent damage to Zarya here if you could avoid peeking on a soldier. If she was a little bit closer. You could also do, for now, it's probably Soldier Ana just because they're closer. But it's not just because, oh, it's Soldier Ana. If Zarya was here, you'd probably shoot Zarya. You know what I'm saying? It's just whoever's closer. So like right now, I think you're tunneled a little bit too hard on the targets that you want to shoot. When really, the problem here is that you had a great position and then you lost it. This isn't a bad angle, you know, and you are playing from cover, but like, it's just not as good as where we were. Nice. Yeah. I really think that like you initially took good position, like take good positions, and then you get like really thirsty for like immediate kills instead of just kind of like playing that angle and using your blinks around that position. Like this is like perfect, right? Why are you shooting Zarya? Well, because she's there, you know?
Right.
This position is
like
really good.
She's overextended.
She's overextended. There's nobody can shoot you except the Zarya, so why not, you know? She's gonna die. She really wants that grab. Oh, but like, do you see it? Like you were like so...
Oh, yeah, I got a little lost here.
You get a little lost, but you get a little lost in the sauce, because you see Zarya and you're like, oh, I shouldn't be shooting Zarya. I'm gonna go for back.
No, like physically, like I blink here and I'm like, where the hell did they go?
I'm saying like you didn't need to blink at all. You just need to sit here and shoot Zarya. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you can completely LOS, you know? I guess it's Zarya. No way! I thought she was too far away. Did she actually walk into it? She does. She stops. She stops.
She had a bubble, I think, but it. That's weird.
That was really strange.
Oh, she didn't.
Did she have a bubble?
Oh yeah.
Maybe she.
Oh, she used it early. And then she
yeah.
thinks it's gonna stay.
I think she panics just a wee little bit. It's okay. You panic, die. She panics, dies. That's great. Okay. Again, just higher. Like, this is again like the kill hungry thing. Like, if you don't get this kill, okay, never mind. So actually, see, this is what the great thing about coaching is. I can tell you why that's bad unless you get the kill, and then I tell you. Then I'm like, oh no, that was actually good because you got the kill, right? My concern here is like, do you think that you can get this kill? Realistically, hard to say, right? So you,
I don't know. I was like, bubbles are used. Like, I'm gonna go and try to kill this guy.
So let's say you can't get the skill. Let's
but
say
yeah,
full
he has
HP.
a healer.
Oh, right, but let's you know, this is a fine play. This is a fine play. It's an aggressive play, but it's fine. What were your other options? Like, let's say this guy is full HP and they had a bubble. What would you have done instead at this point in time?
Staged.
Where?
On the high ground.
Right, so that you could do what? This is a trick question. There's a few options from here.
Like end up getting a better target.
Sure, you could take this position and go for the Torb again. You could take this position up top and do what you said earlier, double blink behind. You could take this position and rotate across from here, hide, and go for a play in the backline from here. From that position, you have like so many options. So this is good. Obviously, like maximum value here. Zarya's, you've zoned backline. Zarya's free kill. And then again now, like, what's the best position I could take for the fight? You know?
Oh, I fucked that one up.
Yeah, it happens.
I tried to go through the window.
There's that mini health pack. You're like, you don't even know.
Yeah.
wait.
I go back and get it.
Is there a health pack?
I thought there was.
There has to be a health pack like over here, right? In here, this building. In this building? Surely. Come on. What is this map? There's mega in there. I swear there's. It feels like there's one fewer health pack than there should be, and I don't know. My spider senses are going off. All right. But yeah, I mean, this is like kind of a classic example. I mean, I would be very careful about leaving this door, but like you just take the angle and then something presents itself, so you shoot it. You know, it's good.
Yeah.
Nice jump. Dallas Fuel fan? Or are you just like the skin?
I like the colors.
Yeah, colors are cool.
But yeah, I did watch the Overwatch League. Dallas Fuel was pretty good.
Yeah. They were decent last year. Just won the league, you know. They're all right. No. Winning a championship and all. Okay, I mean this is good. You know, this is really timed well. This angle is really good. You know, like you could kind of look at this and be like, we talk about like positioning influence target priority, but the opposite is true as well. If you're like, I really want to go for Bap Ana, so therefore I don't want to play here, even though this is a pretty good angle because I'd end up shooting towards Zarya, you know, or I don't want to play here because this would end up shooting towards Zarya. I want to go around the back, and if you could do that, then there you go. So this is obviously good value.
Most of the time, I just want to avoid the Torb turret, like sideline.
Yeah, makes sense. And this is just, it's just mechanics. That's really all it is. You lose the BAP, and then you also lose the
rusty.
pulse. Yeah, it's fine. Positioning and the timing was good. And obviously, if you're gonna get back into the game, the only thing that you can control whenever you play for fun is like those fundamentals. You know, you're gonna miss bowl spawns, but if at least you're setting yourself up for success. You know? This is like one of those situations where I'm pleased with our initial positioning because I feel like with this cover here, we have a really easy Torb turret break, and you just have like infinite survivability here. You could be back here for like 6 years, you know what I'm saying? And then worst case scenario, I do know there's a mini health pack in here, right? So you could even play around that. Is there anything in here? Yeah, there's a mini health pack in here too, right? But all over here, that's the problem. You have a ton of survivability with this cover and corner, but look what you do with it.
Yeah,
it's like you're like so like frantic, you know. It's like why are you inside of them? Just honestly, like unless that Cassidy, like you obviously have to be careful of BAP window, but like just peek and shoot and then blink over here and peek and shoot. Like you could live for years here, you know.
Yeah,
just chill. This is good. I mean, look at how much. Ooh, there's the. You probably should have recalled that. Yeah, you definitely should have recalled that. That being said, like you did, like I mean, how much damage was that? Like 350, 400 damage, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels a little bit where you tend to force kills when you have a really good angle, when really actually you could just survive. Nice stick. I actually want to see that. Nice. Oh, Sim turret is like, or Sim ult is your friend, bro. Do whatever you want. This guy is so so sweaty. This is it, right? Just easy peasy. Nice. Okay. Stage. Nice. Nice. Oh. Oh no. Honestly, dude. Oh, she grabbed the mega.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She kind of juked me as well, honestly. Yeah, just trolled. But yeah. Okay. Alright, we're still getting pushed though. That's crazy. Alright. Close spawns. The fight's probably gonna be happening around this high ground. Don't know why there's a soccer ball there.
It always spawns there.
I didn't know that. Oh my god. There is nothing more disturbing than a Moira crouching. Disturbing. Okay. What? Bro, what is going on? Who did she call? Oh my gosh, man, these Moira players can't even make this stuff up.
She's creating space like a Sojourn ult.
Yeah, exactly. It's a zoning ult. I mean, this is really good. I mean, timing is really good. Positioning is a little bit funky. Maybe a little bit of trigger discipline issues there, but you know what? We're rusty in mechanics. It happened! No! We did it. Oh no. It's like one of these things where it's like your fundamentals are okay, you know, it's just the mechanics that are just kind of failing you a little bit. You know? Right. Yeah, it happens. We literally lost a contenders game to that ult, by the way, back in like 2020. It was the last fight and we had like 5 ults and they had only had 2, and they were like to win the series, right? And they BAP windowed Torbolt right before the fight started, like as we're pushing up, and we're like, what's going on? Why are they blowing 2 ultimates? Well, their Torb did the shot his juice through the BAP window, right, and into the air. So we go onto the point, and a damage boost, double damage boosted Torbolt lands on our backline. One big splat and one shots us, and we lose the fight with 5 ults. I'm not making. We literally lost a contenders match to that. Can't make it up. It was one of the more frustrating losses of my entire coaching career.
That's kind of creative, though.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna lose the fight if you don't come up with something. Yeah, there you go. Nice. I mean, that was just perfectly placed, perfectly timed. Even if it doesn't stick, you know something's gonna happen. You know.
Yeah.
I will say this. I don't want to make a big deal out of the mechanics, you know, here, but like, I guess there's a cast here, but you really didn't need a recall here. Because if you think about it, like, what's this Cassidy gonna do right now? You know what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
He's gonna whip and he's gonna stick, and then you're gonna be like, haha, and recall. And you've gotten not only the stick, but you've also forced his stick, and then you recalled afterwards. The problem here is obviously you're gonna recall, and then you're gonna want to engage, but he's still gonna have his sticky grenade. So like, really greed it, you know, like you want to be taking some heat before you recall. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it doesn't really have a big impact on the fight, but it's worth pointing out. Nice pulse, though, by the way. I'm surprised that I actually didn't stick anybody. Felt like it should have.
Yeah, yeah. Me too.
So some of this just goes like right through people. Oh, he's dead. He's dead, surely. What is this guy doing? Oh! Nice. Nice, the skill orb. Didn't really have a positioning early on because you're worried about the tour, but that's fine. It works out okay. He dies. C9. Oh, they Suzu way too early. They're both gonna die. Wait, what?
I didn't realize AC9.
You got on the ledge. Look.
Oh. Yeah, I was wondering where he went.
I was wondering where he went too. There he goes. Okay. Nice. I mean, I think you played reasonably well here. Obviously, the Torbjorn distraction was lasted way too long, but we're at least thinking about positioning. Not gonna talk about that blink.
I got stuck on like the stairs.
Yeah, it was weird. Patience. You spawn camping somebody, or are you just chilling?
No, I was just waiting for them to like not hear me when I leave.
Gotcha. Okay. Go, go, go. That was weird. You made it sound like you were discorded, but you weren't. Wait. Do you hear that?
No.
You hear that?
I don't know. I don't hear anything.
Listen to the voice line right here. Hear that? That's associated with Discord, but you're not discorded. The Sigma's discorded. That's weird. Anyway. So, this is where I think, especially, like, even with this composition, again, like, your timing here is fine. Like, your Sigma is engaged. But I
don't know about that. I literally looked back at my Sombra and then like went in when she's like over here.
But that's on her. Like, your team is fighting. Like, we need to go. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
You need to fight with the majority of your team. Like, if your Sombra goes in, but your team is like not there, I wouldn't necessarily force it. So, like, I mean, look, you need to go. You need to go right now. It's on your Sombra. She can be
late, I guess.
Yeah. That's more on your Sombra, less on you. So, my question here is, again, we have a really, really nice position, good cover, good angle, good access to backline. What are we going to do with this? You know, I know we're close to pulse. That's important to factor in. But I want every time you like take an angle as tracer, find that balance between like going for the one clip and or just min-maxing your uptime, right? As much, I want that cast Torbjorn, Kiriko Zenyatta to look at you for like 3, 4, 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? And then how do we do that? You know, how are you going to manage your blinks? How are you going to manage your cover? How are you going to manage your recall? Like, this is fine, but I think I would go right back again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go right back again. You did a good job. You baited their attention. The pulse. And then the recall, right? You missed the pulse. That's unfortunate. But actually, the major problem here is what?
Yeah, I could have blinked there.
There's your blink right there. So then blink to cover, right? Or blink back to here. Force just a little more attention. Then go. Because it's like your uptime here wasn't bad. It was all right. But oh my days, it could have been even just a little bit better. You know? So important. And that's something that I normally wouldn't make a big deal out of, but obviously we've seen it. It's a little bit of an issue with your play, where you tend to go very aggressively for those kind of like big kills, you know, and then immediately bail out without thinking about like, do I need to bail out? Could I have played that one quote unquote slower? You know? Because this is like the fun thing is like this is the #1 comp where you do need to go for one clips. Zenyatta, Cassidy, Kiriko, Torb, a lot of heroes that can come close to like one-shotting you. But even versus this, you could have played it more patiently. Can you imagine if they were playing like Reaper or Lucio or Ana? Like you could greed so much. You could live forever. And we saw a little bit of that when they were on like Ana Bap. My favorite part about this. I think it was the dodge the Zarya, but I'm gonna pretend otherwise. Make that Torbjorn turret miss. You know? Your blink movement looks a lot more comfortable, so you've definitely kept some of those mechanics even on your Fortnite grind set. Okay, so skills to practice here. What are you seeing? Just something to kind of keep in mind next time you play Overwatch.
Definitely like, I don't know how to describe it, but like the whole like going in like one clipping versus like uptime.
Clip versus uptime balance. And how do you increase your uptime? Because that's the skill that we need to practice, right? Like how do you, like that mindset,
utilizing cover,
and
like playing positions rather than like
cover,
trying to kill people.
Playing positions rather than only playing for kills. Now, there's a balance there, right? Like you might tip too far the other
Well,
direction.
yeah, obviously they kill you. Like you kill them if they come into your spot. But
Right. And if you see an opportunity like where the Zenyatta's distracted, or you see a Widowmaker, like there's always, or if you have like a pulse bomb, you definitely play more for the kill, right? But there's balance there, right? And then even just how you're using your blinks as well. Also health packs, because if you take an angle near a mini, you just essentially increase your uptime by a solid 2-3 seconds. And as we learned with Tracer as well, your uptime tends to snowball. If you have 3 blinks and a mini health pack, you're set for like 8 or 9 seconds, right? If you have no health pack and 1 blink, you're like, it's disproportionately low because you're not gonna have enough time to like actually buy time.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, mate, I don't have anything else. Is there anything else you want to look at? Because we obviously still have 20 minutes left in the session. So, is there anything else that you want to look at?
Not really.
Okay. Here's what we can do. So, because we called it early, you know the whole replay code rule. So, you just get a beefed up replay code rule. I mean, heck, if you want to send me 2 codes and send me like 10 timestamps, right? I could go over it and send you a recording. Or if you could send me a Fortnite recording and I could be like, well, you know, you should have. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I'll send you I'll send you a duos one. That's a lot more about like setting up pressure from off angles and like doing that kind of stuff.
And the communication too as well. Will you have your voice recorded in it as well?
I can.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that'll be worth a shot. But yeah, that would be a lot of fun too. So yeah, sure. Why not? All right, mate. Okay. Well, keep in touch and good luck in your Fortnite grind. I'm glad that you did as well with Overwatch as you did. I mean, obviously you didn't get Grandmaster yet, but who knows? We'll see how things go. But you've progressed. You know, you should be very, very proud of that. You know, the high diamond, diamond and Tracer.
And like the more important thing is like I learned how to like improve at these things, so like I can apply that to like this process to like learning Fortnite.
Right, and that was the goal. So I'm glad you did. You did a really good job with it, mate. And honestly, I'm not to be sappy here, but I've had such a nice time working with you, mate. The last 3 sessions we've had has been really, really just great. So I appreciate your time. Keep in touch, and look forward to hearing from you soon.
Alrighty.
All right. Cheers, mate. See ya.